together.
Hi everyone! Hi, Dr. Nick. I wrote a note to Gray during Aaron's talk, just that I'm feeling hella underprepared after that. This is some slides I threw together last night about a concert I went to on the weekend. So we'll see how we fumble our way through 20 slides in 6 minutes 40 of Hadley chewing on his own words. So I've called this Welcome to the Mosh Pit. I thought I'd start with a little bit about me and my youngedness. So I'm a regular Joe with a regular job. I was raised in Bishopdale. I still have an accountant for a father. I'm the youngest of two boys. Despite what you may have heard around the rumour mill, I was a pretty normal kid. Into sports, lots of jokes. Protestant mother. It's a bit of fun. She dragged me along to church each week till I was 18. Love volume, lots and lots of volume. I just go and sit next to anything loud, whether it's the washing machine, the vacuum cleaner. Just going back to the pretty normal kid thing. Probably need a little asterisk and a note next to that. And would often play with Mum's electric organ for kicks. And when I was writing this down, really all we did with Mum's electric organ was put on demo mode, crank it up to full tit, and then just run like idiots around the lounge. These were the very first tapes I ever bought. Huge Simpsons fan. There's probably another Beers and Ideas another day. Full of hits. And also Peter Andre and his Natural album, where he sung about his abdominal muscles. As I became sort of a teenager, so 11 and 12, I started learning to play the drums. So this was a really exciting time for me because I still play drums now, some 18 years later. I really liked yelling. My voice was starting to break and it was just great fun yelling all the time. I started getting into rock bands and it was totally different to anything I'd listened to before. People were making loud noises and I thought, yeah, this is getting cool. I started consuming much more music than before and the drumming just started to take over every part of your life. And before I had a drum kit, I was playing drums on pillows and pots and pans and my brother and all sorts of things. So I was just playing along with everything. So constantly needed a challenge for the drumming side of things. And then teenager Hadley got himself a drum kit, big F-off drum kit, just keep adding to it and adding to it and adding to it. And this is where the heavy metal really kicked off for me. And this was right, you just want to find the most song that you can get your hands on and try and learn the drum part of it. And invariably you find yourself dressed up like a Muppet for the school air guitar contest, which I won. The early heavy metal bands that I got into, this is so embarrassing in front of your workmates. This is how dumb of a teenager I was, okay? I still listen to most of these bands. Slipknot, this was like 9 guys from America that wore masks so no one knew who they were. Pantera, who was sort of one of the founders of thrash metal, if you like. Mudvayne, again with the makeup, but you can sort of work out what they look like. Cannibal Corpse, what a fantastic name for a band. And Skinlab, who are also just a really sort of good groove/thrash metal band. And this, getting into heavy metal got me onto my first heavy metal concert. Pantera were coming to Christchurch, and I was like, F yeah, this sounds amazing. So I was 16 years old, bought myself a ticket, rocked up to the Christchurch Town Hall. We thought, lines are going to be out the door, man, we've got to show up early, man, people are going to be there at 10 o'clock in the morning. So we showed up at 2 in the afternoon. We were the first people there. No one else showed up for about 3 hours. So we just sat in a little group of us and talked about, I wonder what the concert's going to be like. Oh yeah, how's your homework going? But we all said, as soon as we get through that gate, just run to the front of it, hang on to the rail at the front, and hang on through all the lame opening acts so that you get to see the band as close up as you can. I was right under the guitarist Dimebag Darrell's sort of chin, if you like, for the whole gig, which is just fantastic. He's currently deceased. But it was amazing to see him before he went out. So yeah, what did I see at this concert was just loads of bogans, man, just everywhere. Someone's in a black t-shirt. Everyone's wearing a Pantera t-shirt. I had a Pantera t-shirt and I thought it would be cliche to wear the same band t-shirt alongside the band. I thought it'd be like, yeah, we know who we are. So I wore my Slipknot t-shirt and I'm the only one doing that. I felt like a right bloody naughty. So you could buy Pantera t-shirts there, and I didn't bring any money. So here I was in my shirt. Anyway, the whole place stunk of smoke. Got covered in sweat, not my own sweat, the person behind you's sweat, which is lovely. You make sweat from next to you. Loads of pushing and shoving, and I sort of thought, yeah, I expected this. I've been watching lots of videos of concerts and things. This was just absolutely amazing, except my dad came and picked me up at 10 o'clock afterwards. And said, how was that, Hadley? And I said, it was just choice, Dad, thanks. Fast forward 14 years and a whole lot of more metal concerts. This is sort of a subset of the concerts I've been to, but, mostly the metal bands that I've been to. Just killer names, like, Cannibal Corpse and Machine Head, Fear Factory. Just everyone It's a genre that doesn't take itself too seriously, but it tries to sound as hard, or I don't know. I just find it all funny. So anyway, some of the common themes of a metal concert, and I imagine after I'm finished talking, you're going to be going, whoa, when's the next metal concert? When are you going to see one of these, man? And I know that I want to wear the right t-shirt to go to the concert. So hey, here's some things that you see. You'll see the fans, and up here we've got, who's that guy? We've got Black Metal Benjamin, we've got Death Job Dennis, I'm just here for the drugs, we've got Throwback Thrasher, we've got the I'm So Unique, I'm the Same. Don't talk to this guy, Satan is everything, put a shirt on. We've got Skinhead Steve and Took It Too Far Trevor. So this is the usual sort of cross-section of people. Everyone's, not quite there, but everyone's pretty loud and sweaty by the end of the thing anyway. Oh, that's me. I don't ever go to a concert looking like this, by the way. So clothing's blue or black jeans, just always jeans, or camo pants. Band t-shirt, sometimes purchased at the venue, and then some idiots that they'll buy their t-shirt or they'll take their t-shirt off and they'll hold it up in the mosh pit so the next row behind can't see it. We'll get to how we deal with them shortly. Or an ironic metal t-shirt, or a stupid drug reference t-shirt, or the bottom kicker boots, studded jewellery. I don't get into most of this stuff, by the way. But for me it's just my black jeans, my street shoes, and a black t-shirt, often with the sleeves ripped off. Don't wear your nice clothes. You'll come out just absolutely destroyed. The neck of your shirt will get wrecked. You'll be covered in other people's spit and vomit and blood and all sorts of things. It's much nicer than it sounds. And then you have the tedious interactions from the band themselves. So, they'll talk crap to you to try and get you fired up, but you see right through it. Once you've gone to like your third concert, you're like, this is the same thing the other band said. So, who's been to a concert before? Yeah. Whose first time is it? You guys don't care. Who picked up a copy of our new album? Everyone goes, I downloaded it illegally. And then you get the American acts here, and they don't know our place names so well. And they try to, and they say, yo, Christland, you rock so much harder than Wellington Town. Yeah, that's some good reading off the back of your guitar there. The concert I went to on Saturday night, Machine Head, they're from somewhere in the States. The singer came out with his guitar and he just played chords and spoke for 5 minutes about the earthquakes and how hard we were for the earthquakes. And I was like, man, people died in that thing. You just shut up and play some songs. One of the gripes I have at a metal concert. Anyway, let's get to the fun bit, the dancing. There's nothing a metalhead loves more than a bit of do-si-do. So it depends how much you've had to drink and your proximity to the band. The first 4 rows of a mosh pit is people standing up. They're usually very squashed, oh crap, and they usually can't move much more than their jaw or facial movements. The next 20 rows back, this is where I get in, this is the mosh pit, aka snake dancing. So this is mental cases, pushing each other to the ground, picking each other up, throwing each other around, getting hot and sweaty. And beyond the mosh pit, past that, it's usually older folk, musicians, or people that just want to see the band and can't we all just sit down and enjoy this, Forgot what that was about. I got 4 common themes for the mosh pit for you. The first one is the circle pit. My first circle pit was at a Devil Driver concert in London. Effing amazing. I've seen these things on the internet. Everyone's running around really, really fast and it's chaotic. Nah, it's not that fast, eh? I found just skipping was a good pace to keep up because you got lots of energy to burn off, but the pace of going wasn't fast enough. So the crowd would say, yo, there's a circle, and we'll all go in a circle. And miraculously, everyone knows the same way to go. The Wall of Death has a silly name. It's also usually initiated by the band, and the band will say, yo, let's open this place up and wait. And they'll say, and wait, and they'll say, and wait. And people are just, they get annoyed because they're full of piss and vinegar, if you like, and they just want to run into each other. But then it's sort of 1, 2, 3, 4, go, and everyone just runs at each other full tit. Like I said here, it's like yoga when you can't get to your yoga class. Crowd surfing, this was what I used to be into heaps in my early 20-year-old years. Pretty dangerous, so you drop on your head and your back and that kind of thing. But it's a really good way to get closer to the band. Just say to your buddies, hey look, pick me up and crowd surf up in front, it's going to be awesome. Or there's a dickhead in front of you, pick the guy up, get rid of him, send him away. You'll often end up going sailing over the front rail, security will sort of take you to the back of the mosh pit, rinse, lather, repeat, piece of cake. Stage diving. Kind of reminded me of one of Aaron's slides actually, of his son's taking a dive. This is mental. Lots of people get hurt doing this, but this is basically, let's get up as high as I possibly can and just jump and trust that people will catch me. No one wants to catch your sweaty backside jumping off, I don't know, this guy's, yeah, probably not doing so well now. You need written permission from your mum before you're allowed to do this. It's often done by bands as well as by the audience, and there's loads of awesome fails on YouTube if you're that way inclined. Now, I mentioned earlier you might be interested in upcoming concerts. So there's two coming up in Christchurch. Hell Yeah, which is the drummer from Pantera, singer from Mudvayne. They're playing at Bedford on 22nd of August. 8 Foot Sativa, opening for Head Like a Hole on the 1st of August. And if you're really keen, Auckland Parkway Drive are coming, who are a bit more thrashy, but they're pretty damn cool. Oh, and this was Kill or Be Killed concert that I went to when I was in Sydney earlier this year, and I managed to get myself, this is me here, managed to get myself snapped. They've only played 2 concerts ever. They're sort of one of those supergroup bands. And yeah, this is in their music video. I saw a little subsection of my face. I was like, wow, hey, it's almost a trouncing on space, that'll do. That's it for me. Thanks very much.